it is the Crap Goth here, and this is going to be a pretty short video because I thought it might be quite funny to do. So I'm going to attempt to dye my hair today. Now, if you've been following my channel or know me from before, you'll know I used to have dreadlocks right down to my butt. Yeah, I've never actually dyed my hair properly, as in when it's been normal. So the last time I had it done was at a hairdresser's, and that was brilliant, but I can't afford to do that at the moment. So I've gone out and got my own hair dye. This is a hair dye that I actually used to use when I had dreadlocks. It is fantastic. It holds the colour amazingly well. It goes over dark hair, so you don't have to pre-bleach or anything. It's the best one that I've ever used. And I've used a lot of different colours over the years on my dreadlocks. And if it works for dreads, bear in mind dreads are quite thick knots, then I presume it'd work fantastically well for my hair now. So this is called Adore. So this is also vegan friendly, so it is fantastic. Another great reason to go out and buy it. The colours range they have is amazing. They do everything from the dark colours to extremely bright. This is obviously neon, so hopefully this will turn out quite well, because my hair is actually quite light as it is. It's faded a hell of a lot. It's very short at the back, but as you can see, it's gone to more like a peachy colour. I want to go a lot more pink, obviously, so I'm going to try this one. So this is a semi-permanent hair dye. It is, it's got no alcohol, no peroxide and no ammonia. It's vegan friendly, as I said before, so again, fantastic. It's a really, really good hair dye. I have never gone wrong with these. I've tried many different colours over the years. I've never used neon pink though, so this is a first for me. So we're going to see how this one turns out on my hair. Obviously this is going to be a before video. I'll do one in the middle when it's processing. Now I'm also not going to follow the rules because this is me at the end of the day, and I don't really conform most of the time. So it says here to shampoo and towel dry. Now, I don't like washing my hair. I think it's probably from having dreadlocks before. I think it ruins my hair. My hair's very dry. It goes extremely fluffy most of the time. It's not so bad at the moment because I've not washed it in about a week. So I'm actually not going to shampoo it. I'm just going to wet it. Because I don't want to dry my hair out more than I have to. So I'm just going to wet it. So there's rule number one broken. You're supposed to shampoo and towel dry. I'm just going to wet it, so we'll see what goes on. Number two, use protective cream around the hairline. Don't have any, so I'm just going to wing it. I don't even have any Vaseline, because I've heard that if you put Vaseline around your hairline across your ears, that kind of protects it as well. Don't have any Vaseline in the house, not even any lip balm, so not going to do that either. So again, could end up with a beautiful little pink stripe around here. Luckily I've got some pretty hats in case I mess it up. Number three, apply hair colour 1/8 from the scalp and comb through. Well, I can do that bit, that's fine. Comb through thoroughly and cover your hair with a plastic cap. Yeah, don't have any plastic caps either, so I'm going to use a cling film. Cling film melts under heat as well, so this is going to be quite interesting, especially as number four is so you have to process with heat for up to 15 minutes. So cling film, yeah, it is heat reactive. So I'll do it on a low heat with a hairdryer fairly far away from me. So hopefully it won't melt into my hair. I'm not going to intend on putting my hair in lava, so it should be fine. And then rinse and shampoo completely. So I'll shampoo it after it and condition it after. So yeah, let's see how this goes then. So yeah, so Adore neon pink. Not sure how this is going to go. Not sure how bright it's going to be. Hopefully proper pink and awesome. So yeah, let's go and see how this is. And just behind me, by the way, I thought I'd quickly show you one of these as well, because I'm going to do a bit of a toy review at some point. So I like toys. I think that's pretty obvious. I have a lot of dolls and things. I've seen these Tamagotchi pics. Now, I never had a Tamagotchi when I was a child, but I'm a grown up now, so I thought, you know what, I'm going to buy myself one. So I'll let you guys know in a later video how cool these are. And I actually just bought a funky little case from Amazon for it as well. So let's see how that goes on later on. So I thought I'd leave that there as a bit of a feature for later on. Adore hair dye quickly before I go and put this on my hair. This is readily available from Amazon. So they've got a sale on at the moment. In the UK, it's just over £5. I have actually seen this for sale in shops. I first saw this in Birmingham when I was shopping years ago. And this was about £12 a bottle. At the moment, they're only about £5 a bottle. So grab one on Amazon if you can. And let's go and see how this turns out. Wish me luck.
So we've opted for air dye, phone and a plastic bag.
Food bag.
Safety first.
Well, I wanted to use Vicks around my head as well to kind of protect my hairline, but he says Vicks is not good because it might make me go blind.
Well, you can put Vicks on your head if you want.
Yeah, I don't know. I might end up with pink. See how it goes, eh?
It's petroleum jelly based. as you said, it just happens to have vapours in it. I still say use barrier cream.
Yeah, barrier cream is bum cream for Ostara. I'm not putting bum cream on my face.
It hasn't been on her bum. It's been put onto.
But it's bought for her ass, so I'm not using ass cream on my face.
But you'd use Vicks.
Yeah, because it smells nice. Hello, right, back again. So I have the dye on already. As you can see, I have dyed my ears. My flappy ear. Oh, I don't know if I mentioned it before. So a lot of people have asked me what is with my ear. So I had a huge ear stretcher in there, big tunnel, and stupidly I kept upsizing and upsizing and upsizing, and then KORI said to me, that's going to snap. I was like, nah, it'll be fine. And then it got to the point where I was like, it's going really thin and it's starting to go a bit purple. And so I ordered a new set of downsizers, and unfortunately I got up one morning, went to the bathroom, and it just fell out of my ear. And I was like, oh my God. So yeah, I've ended up with a bit of a flappy ear. Now, debating what to do with it. Do I go and get it snipped and stitched so I have a fairly standard looking ear again? Do I get it pierced here and have it joined up with some funky piercing? I'm not a big fan of ear piercing as a general rule. Or do I just leave it and do what I was going to do, and is have all of this bit tattooed into like a flower stem or a tree bark, and have a tree tattooed up my ear? Not quite sure which. It all sounds rather painful. So yeah, stick a comment down below if you've got any suggestions, because you know I'm always open to doing random stuff. I have a friend who is a fantastic tattooist. I trust her implicitly, so if it's a tattoo, I'll do with that. I have a friend who's a piercer. Again, trust her. That's great. Not so fond of the surgical option. I quite like being on something a little bit different, but it's just something. It just kind of dangles there and doesn't do much. So yeah. Anyway, hair dye is on. My hair is actually really thin now, so one of the reasons I cut my dreadlocks off was because they were so long. So I'll see if I can get a picture put on this video actually of how long my dreadlocks were. They were very, very, very long. They were very heavy, so that obviously contributed to kind of the weight on my scalp, but the stress of everything that goes on with my son KORI, and my hair started to fall out with stress, so I decided just to cut all my dreadlocks off and be done with it. It was a huge decision, something I swore I'd never do. And I went and did it and regretted it about 2 or 3 weeks ago. So I had my friend over who's a dreadlock specialist and said, can you put dreadlocks back in? And she said, if your hair thickens up on the back, yes, but on the top, no. But I've decided against that. I'm going to stick with my hair being as it is now, and just keep it short and kind of Pixi style, which is kind of cool for me. It's easy to maintain. But this, yeah, so it is, as you can see, the pink is taking really well already. I've dyed my scalp, I've dyed my ears. I actually have pixie ears, and as you can see, these are naturally shaped like a pixie, which is why I'm called Pixi. So I was born Kerry. That is my birth name. But my mum always called me Pixi from being a little girl, and she said it's because my ears were pixie shaped, and told me the reason that I had my ears the way they were was because when I was naughty, that she used to peg me out on the washing line by my ears and they stretched. And I believed her, because you do when you're little. So I've always been Pixi right from being little. So when my mum passed away, she was actually passed away in a road traffic accident a few years ago now, bless her. So when she passed away, I legally changed my name as a bit of a respect to my mum kind of thing. So a bit of a, yeah, so I'm Pixi. I have weird ears. They're now very pink, pink Pixi ears. So we're going to use a little hairdryer. I have a hairdryer that I haven't used in years. So John bought me this years ago. And it's just been sat in a box on top of my bookcase for many years. So I'm about to dry my hair, and I don't even know how far away I'm supposed to do it, what heat I'm supposed to do it at or anything, because I don't know anything about hair unless it's to do with dreads. So yeah, let's give this a crack and see what happens. And hopefully, when I come on next, my hair will be a beautiful lustrous pink. It won't be falling out in the bath, and I won't have dyed half my head pink as well, which I think is likely to happen. So we'll see you on the pink side. Hey, so I am back, and it is done. And as you can see, it is very, very, very pink. It's gone really well. I'm actually really pleased with it. I have dyed my scalp a little bit. My ears managed to come off. My ears didn't come off, clearly. The dye managed to come off my ears pretty well, which was quite good. All in all, I think it's actually turned out really well. But you can see how fluffy my hair goes. So this is one of the reasons I actually had dreads in the first place. So you can tell the fluff. It's just super fluffy. When my hair gets longer, it just goes out. Now, I've got very coarse hair. My grandma was Indian, so I don't know if I've like adopted like kind of her hair, because her hair was quite coarse as well. So yeah, this is one of the reasons when I was a school kid I used to have really fluffy hair. I was skinny, had loads of spots. I was just got bullied quite a lot. So yeah, but this is, you know, it's actually, the colour's really nice. It's not too bad at all. But what I'm going to do is, normally I use a kind of like a wax on my hair just to tame it a little bit. But I can't find it because obviously I need it for a video, so I've lost it. So John has lent me, or Spanky, my husband, has lent me his dreadlock stuff, which is what we use a lot on our hair anyway. Obviously we're both, he has really long dreadlocks, obviously I did have dreads. So we're using this Black Castor Miracle. So this stuff is for braid, lock and twist gel extra hold. It creates part lines, tames frizz and smooths edges without stickiness. Contains, for, oh my god, if it stops this frizz that'd be fantastic, because this at the moment is just bizarre. It's just really mad. So this stuff is coconut oil, deeply conditions, hydrates and helps repair. Pro tip, use on edges to sleek and finish desired style. So you have to use on damp or dry hair. Apply a small amount of gel to hair roots or hairline. Braid, twist and style as desired. Air dry or sit under a hooded dryer to set style. So yeah, I'm just going to be sticking a little bit on now to see how it goes. And I've not actually used this on my hair since I've not had dreads. It smells gorgeous. So it smells really nice. It has got a kind of a weird kind of texture. It's the colour of a resin for like a violin bow. But it's kind of, it feels a little bit like, you know, when you melt a candle and the wax is just about to set but it's not quite there. That's what it feels like. So just use a little bit on your fingertips. This is what we do with dreadlocks anyway. Just rub it between your fingertips, and just, obviously now I've not got dreads, it's just a little bit, you can see actually what it's doing already. It's kind of clumping my hair a little bit, which is how I like my hair. So I don't want my hair to be neat and tidy. I'm not a neat and tidy person as a general rule, so I don't want my hair to be that way. So I'm like it. Actually, I had my hair cut about 2-3 weeks ago. I took KORI to the barbers and I had my hair cut at the same time. Had it all layered down into the back of my head. Realised it's a bit too short for me. I wanted it a little bit, it's a bit tacky look. I wanted it a little bit kind of sticking out. And luckily my hair grows so quick and you can just see the length on that already. So spike it all up, pull it all out, mess it all up a bit. That is how I like my hair to be. So general, as a colour, I think it is really nice. So yeah, I mean, my hair was quite bright to begin with. This is a lovely colour. I think if your hair's going to be like bleach blonde, I think putting something like the neon pink on, it would be bright. So my hair had very dark roots. It still has. I didn't actually put the dye all the way to the end because I wanted dark roots. But on the bits I put it on, I think it's turned out fantastic. So yeah, really happy with that. Pink again, feel a bit more like me, which is fantastic. So I would recommend the Adore the Adore hair dye fantastically well. Managed to dye my hands a little bit, but that's not so bad. It comes off skin pretty easy. To say that they tell you to use a barrier, it's not gone too bad at all. So yes, I would recommend this. 10 out of 10 for this hair dye. Easy to use, clear instructions. Obviously do what they say on the bottle. Don't just wing it like I did. It happened to turn out okay for me. If you don't want half your face dye in a certain colour, do what they say, you know, use your barrier creams and all that kind of stuff. I didn't do it. Luckily I was okay. And I think it's turned out good. So yay! So hopefully I can carry on growing my hair nice and long, have it all sticky outy at the back, keep it nice and pink. And if anyone else has got any suggestions, things I can do with my hair, different products I can use to kind of tame it down a little bit, drop some comments down below. Please make sure you subscribe to my channel, like my videos. Please feel free to comment. Again, with the little ear thing, give me some suggestions. That'd be fantastic. And I shall see you soon. Bye!